Hi guys, happy Sunday. So I just filmed this whole video and then I took my phone off the tripod and realized it didn't film anything. So we're doing this again. Happy Sunday. I hope that the last couple weeks were wonderful for all of you. I hope that you were super brave and did lots of brave things. If you can see a black thing in the screen, that would be my cat. He is hanging out with me on the table. He has laid down now. Okay. So, my last video I posted, I had said I wasn't feeling well, that I might possibly have COVID. Definitely did have COVID. I'm kind of blessed in the sense that my symptoms weren't, like, my symptoms really weren't that bad. And I have a cat meowing. Okay. So my symptoms weren't really that bad. A lot of my symptoms were my chronic migraine symptoms. So I'm just like afraid that I was passing it to people, not realizing that I had COVID. Because I had migraine, I had body aches, I was dizzy, I was nauseous, I didn't have an appetite. Those are all my chronic migraine symptoms. So that was fun. So I do have a dry January update for you, and then 2-ish weeks worth of like bravery challenge updates for you. So let's just jump right into what everyone kind of cares about. Dry January, how is that going? I failed dry January, guys. I failed it, but you know what? That's okay because we're gonna pick ourselves up and we're gonna keep moving. So, I stayed good up until last weekend, and then last Saturday, my bridesmaids and I went and picked up their dresses, and we went out for dinner after, and they were all getting a drink, and I know they wouldn't have cared if I didn't get one. Like, they're all super supportive of me and this journey and like why I'm doing it and stuff. So they wouldn't have cared at all. They would have supported me no matter what. But I did choose to get a drink, but I got one drink and I drank it over the course of like 5 hours. So I definitely nursed it, made it last. I didn't feel awful the next morning. I definitely felt a little foggy, but nothing like really bad. But then I jumped right back on the wagon and went dry again, upped my water intake for the next few days, and then it was like life back to normal. Yesterday, my mom, my grandmother, and I went out and got some wedding stuff. I get married in May, and I really need to like step up my game on getting like decorations and stuff and putting everything together. So we went out and did that, and then we went to a restaurant that my fiance works at. It's a really nice Italian restaurant in our area. And I did choose to have a drink then. Luna, leave your sibling alone. Oh. Luna, leave. All right, I'm gonna try to cut that out. So I did choose to have a drink, but again, my mom and my grandmother wouldn't have cared what I did. They're gonna support me either way. The drink that I chose to get was a spritzer, so there wasn't that much alcohol in it. But again, I woke up this morning and I have a bit of a headache. I'm a little groggy. I slept in way later than I normally do. So I definitely do see a difference now in when I drink and when I don't drink, which is good to see there is actually a difference. The girls at work have noticed that when I come in the mornings, I definitely have more energy. I'm more awake. I'm more lively. My skin is clearing up and getting a little bit better. I'm not as bloated, that type of stuff. So that's good. Part of me feels a little guilty that I am not going to be able to fully commit to and finish dry January because I did have 2 non-sober days. But by the same token, I didn't let that backslide me and I didn't let it ruin any progress that I've already made. So I might not be able to fully complete dry January, but I am proud of myself that after that first drink last weekend that I didn't just throw 14 previous days of worth of progress away, and that I got right back on the wagon and did what I needed to do, and I'm going to do the same thing this time. for my weekly bravery challenges, it's looked a little weird because I haven't really been able to go anywhere or do anything because I was in quarantine, and then my fiance was in quarantine, so I still really couldn't go do anything. So I guess last week's bravery challenge would be playing the original Tomb Raider. Might not seem like a thing to most people that would make them brave, but so my dad loved Tomb Raider. My mom used to joke that it was just because he wanted to see her butt wiggle in the shorts. But my dad loved Tomb Raider, and he played it all the time. Like when it first came out in '96. I was like 4 years old, 5 years old. Oh my fucking god. So I was like 4 or 5 years old when it came out. And he would let me play with him, like if I wanted to try, like he'd save his game and then let me play, so that way like I didn't ruin his progress. But a lot of the times he would just let me fart around in Croft Manor, so there's really no like chance to like ruin the game with that. You're just like running around her house, and like you can like practice like your jumping skills and your grappling skills and like that type of stuff. So I played that, and I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. My dad passed away 6 years ago, or it will be, 6 years ago, it'll be 7 years this year, and it was really hard. I didn't think it was going to be as hard as it was. I was fine when the game was loading. The second I clicked into Croft Manor, I started sobbing. Like, I was sobbing uncontrollably for the first like 5 minutes. So I didn't think it was gonna be that hard, but it was. My dog is beating up my cat. Oh my god. They're so annoying. Anyways, so so that was last week's bravery challenge. This week, doing this, and now I'm doing it twice, is my bravery challenge. I don't like filming with other people home. I will typically only film at night when my fiance is at work, or on the weekends when he is at work. Again, at night. I don't like to film when people are home. I've always been this way. I had a YouTube channel when I was like fresh out of high school, and I would only film when my mother was at work, when my stepbrothers were out of the house. I would not film when anyone was home. Oh my god, stop it, Luna! You need to fight back! You need to knock it off! Oh my fucking god. So, so I would only film like when they were at work or out of the house. I would not film when anyone was home. And like I had a decent amount of subscribers. I think it was like close to 1,000. And back in that day, that was pretty good, pretty quick growth for a channel. In like a 1 month, 2 month period, that was pretty good. But then like I was working, and so was my mom, and we were on the same schedule, so I wouldn't be able to film, and so I just stopped because I didn't want to film when anyone was home, like at all. No. And I'm kind of the same way now. I don't like filming videos like this. I don't even like doing TikToks when he's home. About the only thing I'll do is like take pictures for like Instagram or whatever. I don't know why. It's weird. He's not gonna make fun of me. He's marrying me. Like, he's not gonna like laugh at me or anything. Like, he knows I'm doing this, but it's just something about the knowledge of somebody like actually knowing what you're doing is like terrifying to me. So that's this week's bravery challenge. I might do something else too, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a cop-out doing it on like the first day of the week. But that's how it's going so far. I will be making a blog post to like fully update everybody on everything, or else this video would be way too long. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great couple weeks. I hope your January has been going wonderful. I would love to hear down below what you're doing to be brave this month, and anything that you have done to be brave these last couple of weeks. I hope everyone's bravery journey is going amazing. I know mine is. I'm already feeling like so like free and like able to do things that I maybe wouldn't have done before. But I will talk to you guys all